And the final race of the day, it is the 10th, and it is over the 1400 metres. The Class 3, and Maldives is at the top, drawn barrier number 14 though, and back in trip from the 1600 to the 1400. Master Hero carries an extra £10 for his win over By Sugar. Beauty Nova, formerly known as Ebenezer Perry with Gear Lions, won over the 1600 metres at Leopardstown, now with John Size. Lucky Gold was Manaki Nico when trained in New Zealand by Terry Ray, won over 1200 at Wingatui and 1400 at Ashburton. Born the same date, was out of the Godbin stable in France, won over the 16 and 1900 at Bordeaux. Circuit Mighty has raced wide his first two starts. Lifeline Vision's back from the 1600 to the 1400. Apache passes trial well but has not performed as yet on race day. And Pleasant Endeavour, Wagner Borges rides for Ricky Yu.
Speed here, a good and slow, Paul. It could be dominated from the onset by Master Hero, especially from a low barrier draw and off the back of a good trial win.
Yeah, I think he's the one that can dictate there. Circuit Mighty from his inside draw can go forward, perfect pair. Lifeline Vision. Pleasant Endeavour, he might be wide, but I think he can get some cover. And Born the same day, one of the first starters, has had heart issues since he's been here, heart irregularity.
Maldives has drawn the outside gate. Blake Shin takes the ride for David Hall this week, and Blake has won on the horse before, and these were his thoughts on Friday morning at track work.
Blake, Maldives is a horse you'll ride in the last. Nice to get back on board a horse that you know well.
Yeah, for sure. I'm very fortunate to pick up the ride on him again. As you say, I know him quite well. He's a horse that I've won on in the past, and it's great to be reunited with him again.
I guess the burning question is from 14, he usually does get back. How much more complicated is your job made from the widest gate?
Look, it is a little bit complicated, but he's a horse that, as you say, he likes to settle back. So from the draw, naturally, we're just going to allow him to settle back. But I think the key with this horse is that it's mainly pace related. If he gets the tempo to suit, that's going to enhance his chances, and hopefully that'll fall his way on the weekend.
And just on the type of horse he is to ride, Blake, the day you won on him, he seemed to travel so beautifully throughout the run. Is that certainly a key trait of his?
Yes, it is. I did a lot of work with him before his first run, and I always liked the horse. He's just continually progressed under David Hall's care, and he's gone through the grades nicely. You'll see his runs at Happy Valley in the straight. He had that tendency to run out, which no one really knows why he did that, but he appears to have got out of that habit and be running truly his past few runs. So it's a good sign, and let's hopefully we can get another win on the board on Monday. And
just finally on trip and freshness, 14, you think obviously first time up, that's probably his ideal?
14, a mile, look, I think that's about his distance. He can run good. He's got a great turn of foot, this horse. So, like I said, the tempo hopefully can be strong enough for him to overhaul them, but I'm sure he'll run well anyway.
Confident Blake Shin with Maldives despite the poor draw. Now, speaking of draws, Tom, Master Hero had a wide draw last time. Here he is. He was still good enough to win from barrier 12. He draws 2 this week, but he does carry an extra £10 on his back.
I think he can handle it, though, the way he's been racing this horse. He's won 3 of his 14, and now he's only been unplaced on 3 occasions, and was just too good for them here last time out over Sylvester, who was ducking up the inside there. Won a trial in good fashion as well, Paul, and that trial win was by 2.5 lengths, so I think he can go on with it again.
So do I, yeah. And especially if he'd be able to dictate in front. The horse is just going really well at the moment, so another good ride for Joe Moreira.
Hossein Bolt yet to win. He's never too far away, though.
No, he's not, is he? Look, he normally runs his race. He's a 13 start maiden, as you said. He's been placed 7 times, 3rd last time behind Captain Win. Captain could turn out to be a good form race.
Yeah, well, he's been consistent without striking this horse, hasn't he? Close up here again last time out, sort of was midfield, stayed on well enough, only beaten 3/4 of a length. But look, his recent trial was, I thought, on the ordinary side, to be honest, up at Chung Fa. Didn't really stretch out at all that well, so maybe he just doesn't bring it to trial morning. But I didn't like the trial, but on form, you've got to have him in.
All right, but it's Joe again.
Yeah, and I've got him on top again, so he might come up very, very short, this horse. Master Hero, but he does go on top. Pleasant Endeavour now, he should be a bit of a price here. He's only 10 to 1 at the moment, but with the lightweight, I think he's running well at the moment without much luck from wide draws. Maldives we heard from Blake there, and All Beauty I'm going to put in for 4th. So 2, 14, 1 and 12.
2 and 12, my Quinella here. I think Master Hero the toughest to beat, but I don't mind to All Beauty. He might come up at an okay price at 12 and 4 at the moment. He had a clear excuse. He was caught wide and then he was one pace after that, but he's been in the market, and when he has won, that was at Happy Valley. He looked good there. Hawsane Bolt and Maldives the other two, but 2, 12, 5 and 1.
And it is Master Hero who is the 1.8 favourite to make it 3 wins from his last 4 starts.